don't necessarily have to choke your dog to train it. That's according to Lucas Bong, the owner and certified instructor of Smart Doggy Dog Training Academy, who has about 20 years experience training dogs. Lucas uses fun training methods such as the clicker method, which is a more positive training method as compared to the choker chain method.
My job, I teach people to enjoy their dog, and apart from having proper control over their dogs. Started off the dog with clicker training. All these are clickers, okay? Clicker is actually a bridging tool, all right? So you bridge the animal, you bridge the behavior. That means if, let's say, I get my dog to do certain things, all right, he offer the behavior, I click, I mark the behavior, I give him a treat. So you create value through that. After that, we move on to play method. You know, the new wave of training is that we want the dog to obey and comply, but we want them to do it willingly. Willingly is a key word, and not forced to do it.
The Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals also encourages such humane methods. What does Lucas think of the choker chain method?
You don't need to use a choke chain. You know, choke chain will basically, you just choke the hell out of a dog, that's all. It will hurt the tonsil of the dog if it's not used correctly. Using choker chain, you actually might breed more aggression because you're using force against force. You do not actually instill knowledge to the dog and tell them that, you know, this is not right or anything.
So does he consider the method a negative one?
Choker chain is not entirely a bad thing, all right, but it's the user. There are training schools still outside there, they are still using choker chain, but they produce very good result because they have a good trainer who teach them how to do. But at the end of the day, is the student is the user who know how to use it.
If you do decide to use the choker chain method to train your dog, you can consider getting a plastic training collar instead of a metal one. However, these plastic collars are only available to trainers and not to the masses.
Alright, so you just wear it like a normal bucker collar, put it on the dog, and when it's on the dog, it's relatively loose. You see, it's very, very loose. You can even put your hand through. So the dog pulls away, it gets tightened. But most of the dogs, after they use 1-2 times, it won't. And the thing is that this is made of plastic. It's not going to stain the dog in any way. All right. And the difference is that for choker chain, there is no limit. You can yank all the way. Whereas for this, there is a limit. All right, of what you can do. That's about it. So this one, it actually, as long as the point touch the dog, all right, the dog understands that, you know, it'll just okay. They might feel a little bit uncomfortable, but it makes them think. So, you know, at the end of the day, we just want to have happy dogs. Yeah.
Indeed, happy dogs make happy owners. Besides clicker and play methods, Lucas also conducts frisbee training, which teaches dogs how to be more agile. The clicker and play training methods are more positive and humane alternatives to getting your dog trained. Next up, we find out what dog owners themselves think of the choker chain collar method.